guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be accepting every single order I get. Psych! I'm just kidding. I had to try it. I can't do that. I just can't. I would lose money. I would have a horrible time doing it, and I enjoy dashing, I enjoy driving, so why would I cost myself pain? But anyways, it is Sunday, currently 12:22. I've been online since about 11:45, I think. And we have our first order here from a very unlikely merchant, because I don't ever come here, the Bagel Cafe. Okay, it had I think it had like 14 items. I forgot how many items. It's a lot of food, right? $26.75 payout. I think it was going 12 miles, right? So I thought, hey, it's basically noon. It's probably gonna be empty. I was expecting him to walk in and just walk out, and I forgot how busy this place is. And I think they closed pretty early, which is why I think it's really packed, but I could be wrong. So I walked inside, super chaotic, but I was like, you know what? It's almost $27. Let's just see how long they tell me. So the lady gets to me, she's like, oh, your order's really big, it's almost ready. Cool, no problem. So I just waited, chilled. Eventually they gave me the order, and now we're back on the road here. Now, I didn't dash on Saturday because, Friday I went out with the boys. We had a great time. I didn't get home until like 4:30, and let's just say that I'm not built for those kind of nights anymore. You're like, yeah, I had a great time and it was awesome, but it's gonna be like once in a blue moon, because I don't understand how people do that every single week, or back-to-back nights. I'm just, I'm old now, or I feel old. But it was a great time nonetheless. We went to DC, went to this place called El Centro. If you're ever in DC, check it out. Great atmosphere, great vibes. But yeah, so, oh, you know what happened? So when we were driving back, we gave some of our friends a ride home, and by we, I mean not me, because I was not driving. And they lived past MGM, which is the casino, which is kind of further out. But on the way back, we hit a deer. Well, more like the deer hit us. So I was like basically falling asleep in the back seat, and next thing you know, huge thud. And then, my boy who's driving, he just pulls over, and I'm like, dude, did you hit something? Like what? I thought he hit like a construction cone or something on the road. And what sucks is that he had just gone. He has like a brand new 2021 Passat, and then when we get out of the car, there's a huge dent on the side of the car. We felt so bad because the car is new, Sorry for the glare. But at the same time, it must have been a small deer, or infant or baby, because if it would have been a normal sized deer, I think it would have destroyed this door. But it wasn't all that bad. I think you could probably get, one of those suction cups and maybe try that. But it was rough for sure. But yeah, then I made it home, and then I woke up the next day, and I was like, you know what? Today it's gonna be a rest day for me. So I did not do any dashing on Saturday. But yeah, and then I ended up going to work like my normal job Saturday night. And we had 2 people quit, so I ended up having to go on the road and do more physical things that I hadn't done in a while. So I'm not entirely sure when the Friday video is gonna go up, because I didn't have time to edit on Saturday. Well, I did have time, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. So I think that video is probably gonna go up either today or Monday. So I'm hoping that I did it for Sunday, but who knows. Regardless, the videos will come up, so I'm sorry for the inconsistency. But sometimes life happens and you want to have fun. But anyways, a goal for the day. Now, like always, we're going to say $200. We have not hit it. I know we started a little bit later than usual, but we have until 7:30 because I am working tonight. I want to take advantage of that overtime as long as they're offering it, But yeah, it's just been an interesting couple days. Friday, I really wanted to hit 200. I'm so mad that we couldn't do it. But at the same time, I feel like even if I stayed out till midnight, which I didn't, I think I stayed out till 10:25, something like that. It just wasn't busy enough. But overall, we had a really great couple days. So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and it became almost $30. It was like 29 and some change. $6.50 base pay. The rest is all tip. Now we do have a 26-minute drive back to the town center, but that's totally okay, because we're gonna be in an area a little before that, maybe 12 or 13 minutes into the drive. So maybe we'll get something along the way, maybe we won't, who knows. But we basically made a little under $30 with basically a little under a whole hour, including the drive. So we'll take it. Definitely a great start to the day. And I don't know what's up with the weather here in Virginia, but it's super cold out of nowhere. I think 2 days ago it was like 70 degrees. Now it's gonna right now it's like in the mid 40s, and tonight's gonna be like 25 or lower. So yeah, I think that kind of helps though, because people are gonna order food since they don't want to go outside. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so we made it back to the town center, declined a bunch of low bowl offers that I was not gonna take until we finally got this order right here from North Italia. 10.25 for the payout. I think it's like 5.5 miles, but 10.25 and it's already like 120. Why not? And the food was ready. So nice cash flow, no waiting, and we're active, which is basically the most important thing, right? Because you don't want to just be sitting here parked declining offers. Although as of late, that's kind of what, that's kind of where it is nowadays, for me at least, because I'm not going to take any of those low paying offers. I'm just not. But anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. So we got the last order dropped off here from North Italia. I believe it became $12.75 maybe. Made it back to the town center and we got another 10.25 order. Maybe that's today's magic number. Who knows? From Ginger Ramen, 8 items. I think it's like 5 miles, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But cash flow 10.25, that's pretty good. So hopefully the food is ready and we'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, we got the food picked up. The food was not ready, but I didn't realize that I got there like 15 minutes early to the pickup time. And when I hit arrived, it gave me the little screen, not a screen, but it said there like, oh, make sure you have your catering bag. And I was like, okay, so basically the order requires a catering bag. So I'm assuming that, it's a larger order. So there could be more than the 10.25 that is shown. The order came out like right on time, like exactly the pickup time. So I ended up waiting, like I said, about 15 minutes, but it's because I was so early. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and risk it, because I feel like if I would have on a sign date, it's basically like 2 o'clock. It's not that busy anyway. So we're basically just writing out this order. Hopefully it pays off. But worst case scenario, we'll get 10.25. But I'm glad that Ginger Ramen seems to be, better now than it was 2 weeks ago. So anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, got the order dropped off. It became $18 with some change. So far, we've been having great luck with our orders. I mean, we've only done 3, I think, but still. We're sitting at $61 with some change, so not too bad. The goal is, again, $200. We're going until 7:30, so we got plenty of time, I think. Hopefully to hit the goal, if not, get as close as we can. But yeah, today's been a different week. Didn't dash on Wednesday, didn't dash on Saturday. So yeah, we missed out on 2 days. But then again, it's just life. It was my mom's birthday, and then Saturday was more of just a day of recovery for me because, I haven't gone out like that with the boys in a long time. And I think they took advantage of that because they were definitely buying more drinks than I think they would normally would, for me at least. But yeah, it was a great time. And I was trying to record something just to put it in there, but then I realized all the music will be copyrighted. So then I was like, there's no point. There's absolutely no point. But anyways, let me get back to the town center and we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, after, a little bit of waiting, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, we got this order here from Pliable showing 7.25. I think it's like less than 3 miles, so we jumped on that. Then when I was waiting in line to pick up the order, I got this offer on GrubHub. It said large order, Uncle Julio's, $20 and like 32 cents. But the pickup time said like 4:30 and it's only 3 o'clock now, right? So I accepted it to see what would happen, and then it says like the orders for later today scheduled for pickup at 4:30. So that was pretty cool. So I guess I've secured myself a large order for later today. I've never seen that before. It's my first time with ever seeing that. Again, cool. So now we have at least $20 more for later today. But yeah, it's my first time ever with GrubHub doing any type of catering, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off here from Playables. It became $8.25, so an extra $1. We'll take it. Now we are sitting at $69 with 26 cents, so basically 70. And I already know that I'm gonna have the 20 from GrubHub, so I think by 5 o'clock we should definitely be over $100. But yeah, you know what? Thinking about that GrubHub catering order, I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that, it just came up on the screen and it said, hey, would you be interested in a catering order for an hour and a half from now? Yay or nay, full payout. Cool. So I think Doordash could learn a thing or two from GrubHub, at least in that aspect. because I really doubt that every time I get a big order on DoorDash or a big order, yeah, like like the large orders, I highly doubt that people are placing those like randomly. I feel like they either place them an hour in advance, 45 minutes, whatever, because I highly doubt that someone can just order a bunch of food for it to be ready in 25, less than 30 minutes, But anyways, it's currently 3:10, so I think we're doing all right. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so like always, I totally jinxed myself. I made it back to the town center and it was just dead. Completely dead. At least I knew that by 4:32 I had to be at Uncle Julio's. So I was hoping to get one before, and then this order came along from Bar Taco. Kind of tight with the timing, but it worked out because the food was ready. I think it was showing 6:25, like 2.5 miles maybe. So by the time I drop it off, it'll be like 4:21, and then when I get back, it'll be around 4:30, which is perfect. So we can pick up the order here from Uncle Julio's from GrubHub. But yeah, it just really died down. So definitely wasn't expecting that. It was steady for the for the most part, and then it just flatlined. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got the order from Bar Taco dropped off. I think it ended up being like $7.25, but now we're sitting around $76 with like 26 cents, I think. We made it back to the town center to go to Uncle Julio's to pick up the order from GrubHub. The food was ready, so now we have it in the back. It's 3 huge bags. Now we have an 11-minute drive, so hopefully after this we'll be basically just shy of like $4 to hit $100. So not too bad. Hopefully we don't have any issues dropping it off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from GrubHub. It was actually $20.86. I think I said the wrong number earlier. I have a really bad habit of saying the wrong miles, the wrong total, the wrong everything. But I always post the correct amounts. Anyways, yeah, I would love to do another catering order through GrubHub. Super easy. I really like the fact that, I got it an hour and a half in advance. That was pretty cool. So have you guys had any experience doing catering with GrubHub? Let me know. I definitely liked it. I mean, I don't think I'm part of any program. I'm not part of anything. I'm pretty sure I'm at the lowest tier possible of GrubHub drivers, whatever that thing is called. I forget. But anyways, we're only 10 minutes away from the town center, so hopefully we get more orders, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we have our next order here. We just picked it up from Five Guys, showing 6:25. I think it's like 2.7 miles. But yeah, nothing crazy, just something to keep the ball rolling, just to stay occupied and not just sitting, not doing anything, because that's what I'm trying to avoid. But yeah, so again, it just got really slow. It started off great, and then it's just slowly nosedived. But yeah, it is what it is. So let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. It became 7:25. Now we're making our way back to the town center, and I just realized now, well, actually I saw the little notification come up. There's a $1 peak pay right now from 5:10 until 6:40, random times. So now we're not gonna take anything less than 7:25, because that's the new 6:25. I wonder why. It's not raining, it's not, there's nothing crazy going on. Maybe no one's driving, maybe people are just declining, who knows. But we'll take the $1 extra, Hopefully we get something soon. We'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, we finally have our next set of orders here. It's been about 20 minutes, I think, if not more. This is why I'm not a fan of peak pay sometimes, because I feel like it draws out all the drivers that were not dashing already, and there's not enough orders to go around. But we got this one right here showing 1450, 3.8 miles. It was just, it says 2 items, but it's 2 big bags for each order. So maybe there's more on top. I don't know. The food was ready, so we didn't have to do any waiting whatsoever. But yeah, so peak pay is here, but in the last 30 minutes, I haven't done anything. So doesn't really help me. But anyways, let me get this dropped off, and hopefully after that, we can just get more orders. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off. They're both paying more, which is awesome. I think it ended up being like $17.25. But the second drop off, the lady actually gave me an extra $5, which is super nice of her. So shout out to that lady. Now it's 6 o'clock and it's dead again. I think definitely the peak pay is bringing people out. It is what it is. We're gonna try and maximize our time, but realistically, 200, it just doesn't seem like we're gonna hit that. I'm gonna bring it back down to 150, and hopefully we can get close to hitting that, because again, it's just not very busy. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order here from Five Guys, showing a 725 payout. I think it's like 2.5 miles maybe. But yeah, again, I'll take anything I can right now, since we're kind of running out of time. After this, I think we should be in the mid 130s, I think, I hope. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, we got the order dropped off from Five Guys, ended up being like $8 and some change, and then we got this order here from Cafesano, which is perfect because the peak pay ends at 6:40 and it's 6:30, so I was hoping to do one more before the peak pay ended. So this one's showing 825, 1.5 miles. I think it's 4 items. Hoping the food is ready, and hopefully we can get a little more on top, but even if we don't, 825, hey, that's solid. We'll take that for sure. The biggest issue here is going to be if the food is ready, because Cafesano can be kind of slow. It's more of a sit down type of place. So we'll see. Hopefully it's ready, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, so the food was ready. We're back on the road. We're like 30 seconds away from the customer's house. They live super close. If we get lucky, we might be able to squeeze one more order in with the peak pay. But if it doesn't happen, that's fine too. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got the order from Cafesano, dropped off. It became $9.75. The peak pay is gone. That's fine. It was here for like an hour and a half, and we took some orders. I definitely think it also caused my dash to slow down a lot. I have no proof, that's just what I think. But yeah, so what I was just thinking about, like back in the day, even maybe last year, that you could make $300 almost on the regular, do 30 plus deliveries, 25 plus deliveries. Now I'm struggling to do like 15, 16, 17, 18. I can't remember the last time I had more than 20 deliveries in a day. It's been a while. And I was looking at the numbers here, and it's actually, I don't know if I took time off last year or what, but we're actually gonna make more money this year in March than we did last March. So right now, I mean, this is not counting this current dash right now. For the whole month, we have $3,110, right? And last year, we did $3,425 the entire month. So we still got a few days left here. It's only Sunday. So that's interesting. But yeah, so I mean, I like using GridWise for that. And this is a free one where you can, and it keeps track of all your earnings, how much money you make. You can add, your miles, deductions, all that good stuff. I highly recommend it. So I use that, and I also use the driver utility app, which is what I use at the end to show the screenshots. That also records my miles, how many offers I decline, how many of them I accept. It actually keeps record of all my offers, so I could actually look at them and see what I declined. And some of them on the surface don't look bad, but then you gotta add the miles, where it's dropping me off, time of day, all that stuff. But regardless, I think we should be able to do 150. I think we're sitting around 144 if I'm not mistaken. So we just need one more order to hit the updated goal. And again, as long as I hit $1,000 a week, I'm happy with that. That works for me. So I think if I work 6 days like I normally do, all I gotta do is hit around $167 every single day to hit 1,000, which is more than doable. Some of my slow days are self-inflicted. Like if I start at 12 or 12:30, that's already too late. So I gotta be better at getting out here earlier. But for the most part, I think we're still doing well. Anyways, let me get my butt back to the town center, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we just picked up what's most likely going to be the last order of today's shift. It's 7:10 right now from the Madeleine, 625, like 2.4 miles, I think is what it showed us. So yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. I think it was an overall good shift. We made a decent amount of money, I'd say, doing food delivery. Considering, to me, it felt really, really slow. I had some downtime. I think I drove more miles today than I normally do, but because I had some offers that were, I think enticing, that the 1025s, that they all became more than what they were shown, so I'm not complaining. I'm not tripping, but overall, I think it was a good day and a good end to the week, since, definitely a different type of week. I took Saturday off, and I think it was Wednesday, so lost 2 days, but again, sometimes you gotta just have fun, relax, be with your friends and family. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll talk about the numbers. Alrighty guys, we just got the last order dropped off, and it went from 625 to 1225. I will never understand why DoorDash wants to hide the tips like this. Like, it's so like not proportionate, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least show it as 975 and then it becomes 12 or whatever. But for it to be $625 and it to be double that. That's crazy. But anyways, we're gonna finish today's dash at $157.71. It includes the $5 cash tip we got. It includes the order from GrubHub, the catering order that we did. So overall, I think we had a pretty good day. I wish we would have made a little bit more money, but you know, we had a lot of downtime between, I want to say 3 and 5. I think from 3 to 4 it was literally dead. But yeah, so overall for the entire week, we're sitting at $627.29. Ideally, we would like to be at $1,000, but we took 2 days off, Wednesday and Saturday. So even if I would have made just $150 each day, that would have put us at like $900, you know, or like 900 plus. So definitely, it's fine. You know, it's I took a day off for my mom's birthday, and then I went out with my boys on Friday, and that definitely basically killed me for Saturday, and that's on me, but that's completely okay, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna put up all the numbers. You guys can check them out. Again, thank you all so much for riding with me. I really appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next time.